Hello there, runners, and welcome to another Liv Watches Made in Abyss. Oh boy. Whew. So, the last episode, well, we got some shit going on with Nanachi. We've got, Belaf being a greedy motherfucker. We had a weird sperm demon thing going on. Just, all in all, just like a really fun time for everyone, just happening here. And I believe this episode is going to focus almost entirely on that first expedition, which is pretty fun. And I'm wondering what they're gonna get up to. Oh boy, this can only go well. We have attempted to record this once before, and from where we left off, a bunch of people got diarrhea. So that's great. That's fun. That can only go well, right, for the rest of the episode. But let's get in here and let's see what everyone gets up to, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Damn, I can't believe that robot's fucking dead. Okay, so these infiltration units, or interference units, whatever the fuck they're called, right? Like, Reg is the only one we've seen that looks anywhere near human, right? All the rest of them look like weird fucking monsters. What's going on here with that? is Reg like a new interference unit that was made out of like the corpses of like one of the fucking survey team or something? Oh god, how fucked would that be? Like the big twist of the interference unit is that like there was they're the child of Reg is the child of a settler who got fucking cyberized. So the question is, who did that stone used to be? That fucking white rock, who did that used to be? We sent a couple of children up in the friendship elevator. And they came down as really good friends. I sure hope you guys were ready to spend the rest of your lives down here in this hellscape, because... Sorry, Chief, there's no going back! I feel like there's like a decent chunk of this fucking this survey team who are like, yo, I didn't ask to be fucking sent like permanently a shit zillion miles down, my guy, fuck. Oh boy, like I want to know, like, so white whistles can only come from humans who get fucking lunchboxed, right? So, and appears to be a naturally occurring white whistle stone. So who did that used to be, and who was that hollow? Was that a tribal that came down here? If so, why? How did they get this far down? Like, I have so many fucking questions for how this fucking show is going, and I really don't get it. Like, there's writing around, like, fuck. And it is the tribal language. So what exactly is going on here? Iramui, you're going to be mandatory to this fucking mission. Don't fuck it up. We're counting on you, small child with barely any education. Don't fuck it up. No pressure. She's grabbing her shoulder and just shaking her back and forth. Seriously, I want to know, I kind of don't want to know, but also want to know how the fuck they know that. Because it begs some fucking questions. Questions that, gonna be honest, make me think that maybe we should check this author's basement again. Just saying. No, it's fine. Now she has a dog. Really didn't need a flashback to that ugly bastard. Holy fuck. It'll be fine. This thing won't affect our survival at all. How the fuck is Belov such a fucking, like, absolute Chad here? And then he turned into a weird fucking dragon that just slurps up people's eyes in the future. Like, my guy, what the fuck happened to you over, like, the centuries? Like, the centuries go by and Belov's like, you know what, I feel like I want to just eat eyeballs. Like, if the hollowing turns you into a form that best suits your desires down here, then what the fuck desires did Belaf have that he wanted to just suck on some eyeballs? Maybe consume some organs? At least the robots are willing to help out. I wonder what happened to them, though. Because only one robot is still around in the future. Meaning that these things all fucking died. And that one's got 4 legs, which reminds me of what's-his-face? The one that's been helping out, Rico. Like... So, like, did that die, and then, like, when he hollowed out and he had no legs, he's like, okay, hang on. We're just gonna yoink this man's legs and use him as a wheelchair. Hey, man, at least, like, at least every villager they kill, fucking, like, you know, that's someone else they don't have to fucking feed, right? God, okay, it's my second time hearing that line, because I've already heard that, I heard that line yesterday, but, like, fuck me! Ugh, I really think maybe we should check this guy's basement. I don't know, Chief, that's sussy as fuck. That is the sussiest shit. Very much do not like the sound of that. See, I feel like this scene here would be a little bit more effective if we didn't know what the end result of this is. Waco fucking, like, tied up in a tar pit beneath the village, and Irumui becoming Faputa, a fucking weird gremlin creature living in the woods, seemingly alone, accompanied only by a robot. I'm not going anywhere. Fucking gets locked away and never seen again for like the next several hundred fucking years. And there it goes. See, I told you the fucking pet wouldn't do anything to affect their survival. 'Cause it's not alive to eat anything. I think she still has that necklace in the future, right? Or am I misremembering? Either way, it's kind of cute. And here's about where we stopped. Yeah, she'd basically be a cryptid, wouldn't she? Here's where we stopped. The author's weird fucking bathroom fetish coming right back in. Everyone's shitting themselves, Waco! Ooh. So this has to be the start of hollowing, but like, they haven't, none of them have gone up. None of them have gone up. Like, so like this can't be the curse, right? Because if they were hollowing, they would need to be, you know, elevating. So this is something else, right? And they all turned into fucking trees. Oh. Belaf, it's killing people! The water's killing people, my guy. Holy shit. Well, scary once you realize that steady source of water. I mean, to be fair, they have a steady source of water. It's just that the steady source of waters are giving them diarrhea and tree disease. What the fuck is this? Oh, and that's why they established that things down here can survive boiling. That's why remember when they boiled that egg before and like the thing inside was still alive when they killed it? When they ate it? So this is just a callback to that. That's fun. That makes me wonder if Rico's gonna be okay. Because, you know, they ate a thing that was probably still alive and maybe has something to do with this. They wish to be trees. Beep boop. Oh boy. So this thing tries to grant your wish, but because humans are so shitty, humans can't use it right. Oh boy. Well, that's fun. Okay, so I mean, we know Iramui survived, so like, what does she do? Like, what do they do to get her to turn into the furry? Do they just put her in the friendship elevator that they found before? Wait, what? Wait, so adults... Oh my god, so he literally just, like, adults aren't... So, like, kids have, like, pure minds. Oh boy. This man's really just... Putting in context, like, what we know about this author, like, this shouldn't feel sussy, but it does. You know what I mean? Like, this shouldn't feel sussy, but it does. See, our local undead is a Lovecraftian food poisoning? I mean, yeah, because she did have diarrhea before, didn't she? Like when she had to go on the bidet, on the fucking tentacle bidet, which apparently is alive. Alright, is she a furry now? Nope, she's not a furry yet. Oh, no! Oh, no, that's not good. So how does... So she seemed like she had, like... She has 4 arms. In the future, Iramui has 4 arms. So, like, in the future, like, not only does her arm get better, but, like... Oh, that's not good. It's granting my wish, Waco. I'm turning into a furry. Behold my persona, Lolly Furry General Grievous. So this is so how does this apply to everyone else? If Iramui was the first one who got hollowed out into a form that suited their desire, which seems like what's happening here, then how does that then spread to the rest of the village? And yeah, it is getting creepy by the second, isn't it? We got fucking 6 more minutes of it, so fucking buckle up, motherfucker. She wanted a baby, that was her wish. Her wish was to be a mother. Oh, no. Yeah, I feel like this is very much a monkey's paw kind of thing. Then this one has a mouth. Well, I mean, at least she's getting slightly better at it each time, right? And now she's dying of diarrhea. So how does this... This feels like some monkey's paw shit. Holy fuck. Like, Irumuri doesn't know what's going on, but she wishes she could have kids. So, okay, here's your kids. You don't know what a baby looks like, so they turn into these weird fucking gremlin creatures that resemble your dog. You don't know how biology works, so they can't eat or drink. So they all just fucking die. Who or what is she eating? I hope you enjoy it, Vueko. I've been boiling down the babies for nourishment. Consume the fetus! Consume the fetus. What did they eat? Oh my god, they ate... Yeah, they ate the fetuses. Oh my god, they ate the fetuses. That's why everybody hollows out! Oh shit! Oh my god, Wazukan, you fucking moron! Oh no! Oh no! I mean, I guess it solved everyone's wish in the end, didn't it? Irumyu wanted a baby. Wazakian wanted food for his people. I guess, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. Hey, 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 hey. That's, Hey. That's a bit rough, that one. Just a little bit. To be honest, everyone was dying, so they didn't really have much of a choice. I mean, yeah, that's true. Like, I mean, I understand the reason he did it, and I agree with it in principle. But at the same time, I mean, we can see that it caused issues. Like, I'm assuming that this is, like, gonna lead, like, one thing into another. It seems like it just kind of caused more issues for them. It's like the fucking Missouri Compromise, you know? It just fucking kicks shit down the road. Yeah, like, Base a bit sussy. Get permission for... Yeah, like... I feel like So the thing is, like, yes, he kept everyone alive, but he did it through ways I feel like a good chunk of them would probably find morally an issue. And I don't know, I feel like maybe the kids have a right to be like, no, I'm not eating the fetus. I'm not going to eat the fetus. You know, like, yeah, they'd probably, a lot of them would die. A lot of them would probably die, and it probably would be a bit of a, you know, a bit of an oopsie doodle, but, hey. It's one of those things, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. Oh, boy. Okay, so, that episode, was honestly pretty good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think this author is, like, kind of, like, really good. He's really good at making, like, monkey's paw shit. It's actually pretty good. Ain't not the drug leader to foresee that reaction and lie, save as much as the group as possible regardless of morality. No. No. That is explicitly not a thing. So, like, if you're in a situation like this, where it is, you need to do this morally reprehensible thing, or die. So, me personally, right? Me personally, I would eat the fetus soup, okay? If it was eat the fetus soup or die, I'm gonna eat the fetus soup, because I don't, like, my morality is at a point where it's like, yeah, this is morally awful. I'm going to feel bad about it. I'll deal with it. Right? I'll deal with it. If I wind up getting PTSD, like, 20, 30, 40 years down the line, that's fine. At least I hit that point. But not everybody is able to do that. And it's one of those things where it's like, there's no real way to say this and it be, like, and it sound good, but there's some people where it's like, no, I'd rather die, you know? And that is a choice of those people that you should respect, you know? Like, you can't force someone to live. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody is in a situation where they are dying, and okay, you know what? Let's do, like, a hypothetical here, right? So, say, for example, you are a heart surgeon, right? You're a heart surgeon. A guy comes in, and he is dying of a coronary, right? And let's say he's conscious somehow, right? So, yeah, he's got a coronary, his heart is stopping, he's being kept alive artificially, but he will die if he doesn't get a new valve. The only valve that is available is a pig valve, which, per his morality, per his religion, is something that he is not cool with. It is not something that, by his morality, by his religion, by his personal fucking oath, he cannot take a pig valve. But it's the only thing that you have available. Like, let's say, in addition, this is like a post-apocalypse thing, right? There's no way to make a artificial heart valve, or a valve that will fit his morality, in a way, like, in enough time before he dies, right? And he out and out refuses that pig valve. Well, while you're putting the valve in, he can't say no, because, you know, he's knocked the fuck out, like, which is basically what Waco was, right? Like she was conscious enough to be like, oh, hey, I can eat, don't worry, nom 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 nom. But, I mean, as a doctor, you could just, like, put the guy out with anesthesia, open him up, put the pig valve in, he wakes up, hey, buddy, who wants bacon? You know? That's something that guy's gonna have. That's something that, like, you have now forced this guy to live, break his morality, and you've probably fucked him up and traumatized him quite a fucking bit. And that's not your place to do. Just because you have the ability to do it does not mean you should. You know what I mean? And that's the same thing here. I feel like a decent amount of these kids would probably morally object to it. And I imagine some of them probably would. I imagine some of them probably would and probably did. But he did it anyway. Or he lied to them. And so now these kids have all been forced to survive and do something that they may not have morally agreed with. And that's incredibly fucked up, and that's the issue that we're facing here with Wazakyan. I'm not saying, by the way, this is bad storytelling. I'm saying that, holy shit, it really puts Wazakyan in a different light, and it's honestly really fucking fun to see. It's, I don't know, it's neat. It's a neat thing, because, like, and I'm kind of hoping they go into it, like, the idea that these kids, they figure out, or maybe, like, Wazakyan tells Vueko to hide it, that they survived by eating Iramui's fetuses. Then your own viewpoint versus let someone die, they can be safe regardless of their wish. Okay, and if you do that, then you realize that that person is going to... Like, you can't force someone to live. And that person is going to hold it against you. You know? Like, and that's the thing here. This is a survival situation where later down the line, if Wazakyan is an issue and is in danger, and the only person capable of saving him is a kid that wanted to die or didn't want to eat the fetus, they're probably just gonna go like, no, fuck you, Wazukyan, and then kill him, which then, hey, now they're missing a leader. It's, I don't know. Like, wanting to save people is fine, but if somebody does not want to be saved or cannot be saved and be, what's the word? And be, comfortable with, like, not comfortable with it, but, like, if they would rather die than do something, and this is, like, a deep-held belief, you cannot force someone to live, you know? As long as people, like, ow! Thank you for the follow, Max Brimble! Thank you. As long as the lies can be one to suffer. I mean, yeah, that's a lie you have to then keep for the rest of their lives. So long as those kids are alive, the lie can't come out. I don't know, it poses a very big moral question, and I'm hoping they're going to actually address it, because it's fun. But it is, yeah, no, you can't do it. Like, I don't know. Like, that's why doctors tend to have an ethics board to live. Yeah, exactly. So, like, the doctor I just mentioned, an ethics board would find him in the wrong. And that guy who just got his shit fucked up, he would be well within his right to sue that doctor for everything he fucking has. Though, like, it really does put him in a problem, though, because, like, he's tainted, but it wasn't his fault, and it's like, well, shit, what does he do, like, per his religion? And I know I'm using religion as the example here, but, like, also, like, religion is, like, the easiest thing for people to fucking understand. But, like, even if it's, like, if you personally are, like, actually, fuck, I had a D&D game where, like, this exact fucking thing happened, like, not, like, fucking 3 hours ago. Okay, so, in my D&D game, right, there is a thing, because they're in hell, where if somebody goes down and dies, they get contacted by an archdevil, and the archdevil will make them a deal. And the deal is, they do something for the archdevil, which is usually something fucked up, and the archdevil will return them to life with 1 HP. Right? Yeah, that's fair, the character that died, they get contacted by Glacia, who is the archdevil of mischief, deceit, and all around being a cunt. Glacia says, hey, so, you're gonna run into a thing where your friend's soul is going to be captured by Zariel and gonna be held in a building. When you get to there, and by the way, this friend, they don't need that soul, they've got another one, basically. They've got a backup, right? This is basically like one of those situations where it's like, I don't want to get into it, but it's like multiversal shit. It's a very long story, but your friend's original soul, their original soul that they originally spawned in with, it is in this building. It's where it's being kept. When you get there, I want you to press this button and incinerate that soul. Destroy it. which will destroy the golem that's being sent after you that is being powered by this soul, but also your friend will never be able to reclaim their original soul. And also it will cause a lot of issues. You're basically killing them forever. But, like, of course, like, the friend will technically still be alive because they've got the backup soul, right? So, this character is just like, well, shit, what do I do? Like, yeah, I really want to stay alive, I want to help my friends, but I morally cannot bring myself to do that. So, you know what? Fuck you, Glacia, I'm going to the afterlife. Suck my fucking dick. And off she goes. Off she goes into the afterlife, and she lives a perfectly content thing, and the archdevil is upset because she doesn't get to play her little prank. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The hand was offered down, but it came with a catch that the character morally could not fucking do. Yeah. And so that character is now dead, and now the player needs to come up with a new character for next week. Like, that's the kind of thing we're talking about here. It's a moral quandary that, like, honestly, they fucking agonized over for, like, an actual, like, 30 minutes in real time. And that's it's the exact same kind of thing here, which is why I'm kind of glad that we did this today. I like it, and I'm really, 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 really hoping the show doesn't fuck it up, and the show actually explores that and how that is kind of an issue, where Iramui had these children out of the wish, but because her wish was so poorly formed, because she doesn't really understand what she's doing, it kind of got fucked up, and it got turned into another wish. Yeah, basically, Xeno, yeah. It's honestly really good, and it's something that should be explored, and honestly, I hope it is, because it's some real monkey's paw shit going on here. I like it quite a lot. Weird fetishy shit aside, I think this was a very, very good episode. It was full of drama. We had, like, a bunch of, like, character exploration of these characters before they went hollow. I think I have, like, one major problem in that I feel like we should have had this episode long before Rico and Reg ever fucking stepped foot in this city. Before they met Faputa, before they did anything. Because now we know that every single one of these characters whose names we know, all of them survive. All of them live. All of them grow up to become hollows, and all of them wind up living in that village. And just about everybody we've met probably at least once. Like, we've met Belloff, we've met Vueko, we've met Iramui, we've met the fucking interference units. Like, we've met the guy who I think is Kaja's legs. Like, this should have been probably, like, the second episode, honestly. Like, I feel like the first half of this season should have just been all settlers. Just the entire first half of the season, entirely the settlers. Because remember, we're coming off of a movie. We just had 2 hours of Reg and Rico escaping Bone Druid. So, what you could have done is have the bathysphere come down, it opens, it's the settlers, it's like, oh hey, what's going on here? And then it's all the settlers up until, like, the halfway point of the fucking season, which is, what, like, episode 12? And, like, their story is over, and you're like, oh man, or, like, their story hangs off on the things, like, oh man, I wonder what happened to those guys. And then episode 13 starts, and it's the bathysphere coming down again, and then it's Reg and Rico, and then we're going. And then we've got the village, and then we're meeting people that we've already met, and it's like, oh shit, what's going on there? Then we see Faputa, and we're like, wait a minute, that's Iramui, what the fuck's going on there? How'd she become a General Grievous furry? And then you get Vueko, and then you get, Belloff, and then you go, you know? Like, the fact that we know where these characters end up does kind of diminish this story just a little bit. Because this is a survival story where we already know who survives. And that very much takes away, you know? Like, by the way, I'm just assuming that there's about 12 episodes worth of Settler shit. There might not be. There probably is. It's probably about 4 episodes worth. But still, like, 4 episodes of the Settlers would be better than just having them kind of sprinkled in, like, after we've already seen where the fuck they end up. Like, it's not, it could be done better, I'm going to say. Yeah. All in all, I would say episode is good. I feel like just the layout of the season does leave a little to be desired. It's just kind of a problem, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, that's honestly really all I've got to say. I would hope so, seeing we've been talking for 40 minutes now. But yeah, that's all I got. So thank you everybody for watching. If you watch this live, thank you especially. If you watch this on the edited versions going up tomorrow, you can always catch these live by going to twitch.tv/LivTheCyberDoll, linked down there in the description and in the upper right hand corner. We're going to be doing the next one on the day that Made in Abyss actually comes out. Probably gonna have to finagle that a little bit, but we'll figure it out. And yeah, it good. I am gonna be streaming on the day this comes out, which is Friday, I believe. We're gonna be playing Stellaris with some friends, unless everything fucks up, then we'll be playing something else. And hopefully I will see you there. Oh boy. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share social media, all that good shit, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, runner. Bye.